the bunkhouse, is the car. That's the main part that's closed for the day, the night. So we have to walk back here. This is our bunkhouse. That's where I'm gonna sleep. That's where Tim's gonna sleep. Oh. We're coming into Lake 1, so the beginning of our journey. Overcast, it's on and off, sprinkling. Couldn't tell you what time it is. Probably around 7:30, you think, Tim?
We don't know what time it is, we don't care.
We don't care. But it's about probably close to 7, if not 7:30 in the morning.
Probably.
I think we got out at 6:30. I don't think we've been out for quite an hour, do you? I just heard a loon. I was seeing if I could get it again. Off it went again. Can you hear it?
No,
The
birds are so noisy, I can't even hear any wildlife.
Did you just hear the loon?
I think I heard a
There it is. You can't hear probably, but there's a loon. I think I see a loon. I'm going to try to zoom in. You see that little black dot? I think that's a loon.
Can you zoom in on it?
Just its head, but when you have it such a high zoom, it went under.
No, it didn't.
Didn't it? It looks like a loon to me, but anyways, when you zoom in so much, the tiniest shake, it's like we went through the first two portages. Now we're on Lake 2, and let me tell you, there was 3 other canoes behind us, and then was there 2 canoes coming the other way?
Canoes coming at us.
And it really wore us out. The first was a 30 rod, and the second was a 40. And we're just going to take our time now. We just think, what's the rush? Right, Tim?
Right.
I thought the portages would be pretty easy, but they actually turned out to be.
That's the only time we have to carry her stuff.
Yep. I don't know if it is. Maybe it's just a stick, Tim. So it's really pretty.
It was a loon before.
Yeah. In our heart, it'll always be a loon. Right?
Right.
Look how neat it is. Here's our campground on Lake Insula. We have a clothesline up. We got quite wet today. Here's the bear bag. Here's the clothes. We're in a lot of pain, both of us. Oh. It was 7:40. So it was the last, like in the canoe yesterday, I stopped taping after we got to the second round of portages.
It was the second round.
So there was a 3 portages. So the first portage, it really it was
It went okay.
It was rough getting in and rough getting out, but it was out of the 3, it was the best, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't really remember the first one.
No.
It went pretty smooth.
First one was
The first one was
uneventful, and that's
Yeah.
probably why. The second one, that was the one that when we
Show him your leg, Mike.
when we got out, like to leave the second one, there was rapids, pretty strong.
I know, that was weird. It was like, you get out, you got to put your canoe in, and then it's sucking you right down the
Yeah.
rapids. The whole thing you wanted to avoid by portaging.
And we didn't know that it was going to be like that. So we get going, and the suction just pulled us right into these rocks, and the canoe was stuck, and we're sideways.
Paddle. I'm yelling, paddle, Mike, paddle. And he's paddling as fast as he can.
And
There's nothing we could do.
so I got out because, I mean, we were stuck. You couldn't push us off. And then I fell in and I gashed my leg. I don't know if you can see it. It looks a lot better today.
Yeah, and just before we went, this 75-year-old man and his granddaughter went through.
Yeah.
She must have been a paddler.
I don't know. When Tim got out, you grabbed me when I fell in, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I tried to. I tried not to laugh. Wow, there's an eagle right over there.
So, and it was way out at first. It was swelled so bad, but it's better now. So we got back in the canoe. We went back to the portage, and then we tried paddling to the left, and that didn't work. Again, the current pulled us. So I thought we were going to have to get out again because we were so jammed in there. But we were able to break ourselves loose. We got back to the portage, and we tried the first route again that we had done where I ended up falling in. And we just paddled to beat heck.
Yeah.
And we got through
Made
it.
through that time.
I tell you what though, once we got through it, I sure did laugh because I just thought of us sitting there trying to get through this, and I thought, all these people, I mean, we saw, there was 2 couples, and they were in their 70s, they had to be. And I thought, how did they do it? I mean, they had no problem doing it, but yet and it was only it was a real narrow area you had to get through.
Yeah.
So there was...
Then we got into Hudson.
Okay guys, this is the view that we were looking at while we were talking to you.
Yeah, we should have set it up the other way.
So you can see why we're enjoying it here right now. So I forgot to tell you what we had. We had oatmeal, big bowl of oatmeal each with raisins, and so that'll keep us going pretty good, don't you think, Tim? I also snuck in a Pop-Tart while I was waiting for the oatmeal, and that was a pretty good Pop-Tart. All right, see you guys out on the lake. We're on Kawashiwi River, going towards Alice Lake. We had whitecaps getting here. We had to paddle pretty hard. Sure is nice right here, isn't it, Tim?
Yeah. The wind's blowing us along and we're barely paddling.
We're going about as fast as we were against the wind.
Yeah.
Maybe a little faster. If it wasn't for that wind, the day would be perfect.
But then we'd have bugs.
Yeah. See what direction we're going.
We're going
Southeast?
southeast.
Yep.
We're supposed to go southeast. The wind's going southeast.